So VTubers kind of suck at making content. That might be a hot take, but I've noticed that there is a severe lack of real content coming from VTubers. Or it's just so rehashed that at this point I'm dissociating because of how similar it is to the thing before it and the thing before it and the thing before it. After seeing the same thing for 10 times, I don't see it anymore. It's a blur. It's nothing. And that's not even like the worst of it. I don't think a lot of VTubers make content for their audience. They're making content for other VTubers more than they're making content for their audience. What do I mean by that? So, if you look at Twitter, I refuse to call it X, it's Twitter. If you look at Twitter, if you look at TikTok, if you look at a lot of shorts on YouTube, a lot of the content I see is like, well, how to be a VTuber, how to do this, how to do that. And that's great if your audience is other VTubers and you are trying to be helpful. Or it's like content that's specifically made to get the attention of other VTubers. You know, collab posts, different memes that are just support small creator stuff, where it's a lot of content to get the attention of other VTubers, but they don't actually mean anything by it, or they're just trying to get attention and nothing comes of it. But it's not going to do anything if you do not have content to keep people going, or your target audience is gamers and people looking for skits, like mine is. My content is skits and games. My audience is anybody who had a Homestuck phase and gamers. That's it. That's my content. And this is a little bit more of a rant than anything, but it's like part of what I think is causing a lot of VTubers to think the market is oversaturated more than it is, or that things are harder than they are, is that they don't know how to make content for their audience, because they don't know what their audience is. They just see something, see that it works, and do that thing. If you're going to create content, keep in mind audience. And you don't have to think general audience. For real. You do not have to think, oh, what does John like? What does Sally like? What does Amelia like? No, start with you. If you cannot get through your own video, you have not properly targeted your audience. If you are not engaged in your content, what makes you think your audience is going to be engaged? And then there's a lot of blame on algorithm, on oversaturation. They think, oh, you just have to look pretty and act goofy and you will get, your content. It's no, that's not going to work. Because at this point, it's not oversaturation. It's just that VTubers are another method of making content, and the novelty has kind of played its course. Now VTubers are a standard medium. It's crazy. So now you might be asking, well, after you've said all this blasphemous bullshit, how do I fix it? First off, I would recommend getting out of the VTuber sphere. The reason is because when you surround yourself with more of the same, then that's all you're going to get. Surround yourself with other content creators, other content. Don't just sit in a VTuber sphere. And you will get big ideas and start understanding what your audience in particular is for, or what you're aiming for. So yeah, those are just my thoughts. As ramely as they were, those are my thoughts, and that's how I'm feeling about VTubers right now. Thanks for listening. See ya!